everyone. We need to talk. I know it's hard to keep your wonderful successes to yourself, but I'm here today to tell you that you need to keep it shut. Okay? Greetings everyone and welcome to my channel, Ani Lorraine. And today in this video I'm going to be talking about learning to keep silent with a key and stop sabotaging your own success. So I know many times in the past we may have heard the phrase, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. I remember hearing that phrase a lot in my family. They used to tell me that all the time and I would just be like, okay, like I get it, like all right. But I never really thought about the phrase. I never really looked into the phrase to understand what it meant until very recently. Until I started going through some things where people would literally try to tell me negative things about goals I want to do in my life, or literally trying to sabotage my success. And that's when I started to think about that quote. Like, you know what? I heard this somewhere before. Some wise men or women have told me something, and then I was like, oh yeah. Don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. Yeah, that phrase actually does come in handy when you're trying to do some big things in your life that you don't need to be telling other people, because you know for a fact they're going to put in their opinions. And I have a few videos up on my channel talking about this if you want to go check them out. Number one, on learning how to keep silent so you don't sabotage your own success. Your success isn't certain. It's not certain. Now, I'm not talking about for you. In your mind, you can think that your success is certain. That's good. You don't want to give up on your goals. But what I mean by your success isn't certain is that, for example, you could be trying out for a job, right? A job that pays really well. And let's say you have some friends or family members or whatnot around you, and you're filling out applications for this job, right? Like, you think you're going to get it, but you're not sure yet because you just turned in an application. But even if you feel like you will, even if you have connections, you got everything planned out, still keep your mouth shut. Do not tell anyone. Do not tell your friends. Do not tell anyone around you until getting the actual approval from your job, okay? I know a lot of people. Also, if the lighting looks a little weird, it's because it's the evening, so it's kind of dark. So sorry about that. But anyway, I can't tell you enough how many times I have told people I was going to do something, or that I was getting some kind of job or whatever, and then I end up not getting it, or it just falls through, or it just doesn't work out. And people will literally, they remember, people remember these things, and they will come back to you and ask you like, so what happened to that job? Did you get that job? What happened to that thing you were trying out, that career you were going for? Did you get it? Or how is this thing that you were trying out for? How did it go? And I literally would just look at them like, so see what happened was, and you don't want to catch yourself in that kind of place, because it's embarrassing, it's humiliating. Yeah, so you may fail and have to explain to everyone why you failed. For two, everybody doesn't need to know your failures. They don't, because when people know your weaknesses and your failures, sometimes they try to use it against you, like especially the toxic people in your life. They will use that against you. Like, trust me, they will remember that. They will store it in a little part of their brain, and when the perfect time comes up, they see you excelling, they see you, doing your thing, or they just see you happy, period. Some people just don't like seeing you happy. And let's just say they see you happy and you're thriving, they will be that person to come up and be like, so you think you're going to get that job even though you failed at this job? I don't know, because you didn't get that job. You didn't get accepted into that one, so how you think you're going to get accepted into this one? There'll be that one person that come up to you and just put all these negative thoughts in your head and just make you feel like, well, maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't apply. Maybe I should be, scared or worried about not getting this. Because if I didn't get that one, what makes me think I'm going to get this one? They'll be that person to put those thoughts in your head that start eating at you. And you just feel like you won't want to do anything. You feel like you don't want to apply for anything because you're always thinking in the back of your mind, oh, what if I fail? What if I fail? What if they don't take me? What if I don't go through with it? What if. And also, let your success make the noise. Your success isn't certain, so you need to let your success make the noise. Don't tell everybody what you're doing. You want to start a business, don't tell everyone you're starting a business, because they'll be the main ones trying to, you know what I mean? They'll try to sabotage your business. They'll try to copy you. You got a lot of copycats out there, a lot of toxic people who will literally copy your ideas. So it's like, keep it to yourself. And when you blow up, when you get big, then people will see that. You don't need to tell everyone what you're doing, because your success that comes from you doing what you're doing will make the noise. Number 2, watch out for toxic people. Now, I already hit on this a little bit in the last one, but I'm just going to go into more detail about it now. Toxic people will steal your ideas. We call them biters in our family. It's people who will literally bite off of your idea and use it for themselves. Just keep that in mind. Some people will steal your ideas. They will bite off of you. So you got to be very careful who you talk around, or else you're going to sabotage your own success by giving people your idea to profit off of. Like, you don't want to do that. Toxic people will discourage you. You may have a big idea. You want to, travel to across the world or something, or you want to move to another country to start a career, or whatever you want to do, right? Everyone has their own free will, right? Everyone can do what they want with their life. So if somebody is coming up to you and telling you, like, unless it's for a good reason, like they're actually worried about your safety or something, that's different. Because you do have people who actually care, who just wants to make sure you're doing the right thing. But I'm talking about those toxic people who will come up to you and just discourage you out of nowhere. Just, I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know. What if you fail? I don't know. I think, what if those people don't like you? What if you get stranded out there because they don't like you and you fail, and just end up putting all these negative thoughts in your mind and make you not want to do it anymore. So now this big thing that you could have succeeded from, that you could have gotten very successful off of, now you don't want to do anymore, and it falls through because you were listening to this person who was discouraging you. And next, toxic people will sabotage you. And just like the title of this video, these people are actually out to get you and sabotage your success. Sometimes you don't even have to sabotage your own success, because other people will do it. Like the first one, they will literally steal your idea and use it for their own. And some people will just ruin your idea completely. Like, they'll just come and ruin your business. They get jealous. They'll spread rumors. They'll spread lies, and just end up making you look really bad in the public eye, and end up just destroying your whole, basically, defamation of your name. Just completely making you look bad. And that can also end up sabotaging your success, because now you have people looking at you like you're this horrible person, all because this one person spread rumors about you that shouldn't have been spread. Unsolicited advice. This is something that actually is like a pet peeve of mine. Just people giving you unsolicited advice. Like, I'm very big on, if I didn't ask you, I don't want you giving me your opinion. Like, it's fine if you are honestly worried or something, like you're honestly concerned, like not faking concern, like, oh, I just care, so I just felt like I need to tell you this because I just care. Like, no. Like, if you're honestly concerned, then okay, I'll try to listen. But if I feel like you're just doing it to try and sabotage me, or you're just giving me your opinion just to be like annoying, or you're just being a toxic person and you're just giving me unsolicited advice that I did not ask for, that is like a big pet peeve of mine. Take your 2 cents back. I don't need it. You feel you should go out with this idea and make it big and make it wide and make it known and become successful, do it. Because you might actually become successful and end up changing your life, and you don't want that opportunity to slip by you just because somebody said something that may have been hurtful or discouraging. Anyways, number 3, last but not least, the freedom to make choices. When you learn to keep silent and you don't tell everyone what you're doing, you have the freedom to make your own choices. You have a peace of mind when it comes to making major decisions. Learning to keep silent will help you do that, because if you're telling everybody what you want to do, you'll have people all around you all the time. Did you think about it? Did you do that? Are you going to do this? What did you think? What are you going to do? Well, I think that you should probably not do this, but it's up to you. But I think that if you do this, this might happen. And you don't want other people around you giving you all their different opinions that's going to cloud your judgment. You want to make that judgment yourself peacefully by yourself, so you can control your own decisions and not have all these outside voices trying to tell you how to make your decision. Because then at that point, you're not making your decision, they are, because they're influencing you to think a certain way to make a decision that they want you to make. So keeping your mouth shut and not telling people about those things will help you make decisions on your goals or on your things that you want to do in your life privately, personally, because that's what they are. They're personal decisions. So you don't need other people coming in trying to tell you how to make your personal decisions. And also, another good thing is that you can change your mind if you want. So let's say you're thinking about doing this big thing, achieving this big goal, then all of a sudden you decide not to do it anymore. You won't have people out here like, well, what about this? You said that you were going to do this thing. Oh, so now you're giving up? Or, well, you shouldn't be giving up. You're prone to not finishing what you started. And I'm telling you, people will do that because it's happened to me. Because that's also stressful and annoying. But anyway, you don't owe anyone anything. So that is another problem that I've also come across in my journey to becoming successful, is just telling people what I'm going to do, and then they end up trying to give me pointers or something, or they'll try to put in money towards my business or whatever the case may be, which I don't mind that. That's cool. You want to sponsor my business? You want to help me? By all means, go ahead and do that. But don't look for anything. You know what I mean? Don't act like I owe you anything in the future if you do that. Because it's like, sponsoring is when you put in money into a business, then don't expect anything just because I told you about this business I want to grow. Now you want to put in all this information. You want to try to help me. You want to try to be a co-owner with me. It's like, no, this is my business. This is personal. I did not want a co-owner. I did not want a partner. Like, I did not ask you to join me in this endeavor. Like, if you want to help and give some money, that's fine. Like, so yeah, that's another reason why you probably should keep quiet, because people will start to think that you owe them things because they tried to help you a little bit, or they give you an idea or something. It's like, no, you offered this idea, you offered this money. I don't owe you anything if you're offering. You know what I mean? Like, it's an offering. That is all the wisdom I could possibly shed upon my pupils today. Hopefully, I'll see your beautiful faces again soon. Like, sub, and tell me what you think. Catch you later. Bye, guys. And also, I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but I'm back on it. I'm gonna be back to uploading every week again. Or at least try. I got in a job recently, and let's just say I'm exhausted most of the time. So yeah, anyways, I'll catch you when the next video comes up. Bye.